for number 9, Miss Abby, and the stablemate number 10, Blue Turns to Grey, Helen Harding, Holly Watson, combining and not going good enough at the moment, currently $41. So there's a look at the runners as they left the enclosure and they're heading around. They're at the start now, about to move in. And for the final time, we send you upstairs to the one and only Mr. David Sheehan. Take us out, Dave. All the best.
Up, Blue Turns to Grey. Miss Abby, Art Admirer, Tramika behind the line. Lucky last on the card, the Banjawarn station. And thank you, Dave Sheehan, Handicap. My last call here today in Kalgoorlie after starting in 1981. So, Art Admirer to come up. Too fat, too slow, about to link along. Thanks, Marty. It's been a great thrill to call here over all these years and a great honour. Such a historic track here in Kalgoorlie, where I started coming here as a young child. So it's been a long ride for me, and I've certainly enjoyed the calling over the years. Now, Miss Abby about to come along with Tramika. So right on to walk forward. Been some great horses, some great jockeys have ridden here over the years. The great Moss Kingdom went on, he won his first 4 or 5 here, and he went on to win the Adelaide and Perth Cup. Horses like Kambana Lad, Corporate James was a very versatile galloper. And of course, back in the early days, Santa Bray, Special Test, won over East. And been a lot along the way in between as well. Now, right on will be the last one to link up. He's back behind the line. Favourite here is Leading Man. He's drawn in nice and close here. Chris Nicol has them out. So right on. The Cliff Smith trained runner about to come along. 1400 metres. Starters up. Lucky last in the day. Almost set for action here in the final event on the program. Now he just hops down at the last moment, the starter. May have to start it manually, or there could be a problem with one. So the starter is off the stand, so a slight delay here to the final event on the program. The Banjawarn station and Dave Sheehan Handicap. These people here from the Banjawarn family as well, the Warren family, on course here today. The red lights clearly visible over there. Last of the season, of course, Esperance will be coming up in about 3 weeks' time down there. And they start their season. Now there's one being backed out. Stand by. Broadcast. Okay, thanks to vetted. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Now War Anthem is the horse that's been unloaded. War Anthem off the inside draw. War Anthem's just been backed out. Became a little bit fractious in the gates. And the vet running the eye over War Anthem. So it is the one. Drawn on the inside, War Anthem, around a $20 touch at the moment. So we'll see. Just trotting the horse up behind the line there, War Anthem. So the vet running the eye over War Anthem to see if this horse goes around her. So we'll have a decision in a moment. The starter now gets up. Red light still flashing away. Now, War Anthem, I'm not sure if it's running or not. They may, they look like they're taking it up to the gates again. So, War Anthem looks like it's been cleared to run. So, the jockey to hop back on board. And we'll be set to go on the last of the season here in Kalgoorlie. War Anthem just undergoing the vet there. The rest of these runners have been in for some time. 1400 metres the journey. Of course, the 1400, very famous start for the Hannon's Handicap over the years. We've had some great winners there over the Hannons, and a big thank you to Sky and all those people that put those ones together earlier for me. They're often racing in the final event on the card. War Anthem came out fast. Miss Abby was restrained. Tramika also went back at the start. Too Fat, Too Slow came out quickly, also showing speed. War Anthem, leading man's up in that leading pack. They were followed then over on the inside by Blue Turns to Grey, and out there a little bit wider as Art Admirer. Then came Karanis. It is going through on the inside and right around the outside as Ride On. Then Mama Lisa, a further 1.5. Then to Miss Abby, who's back on the inside of Jamaica, heading towards the 800 metre point. Too fat, too slow in front, led by a half length. Leading man the outside, the favourite is second. They were followed then by around the outside here was Art Admirer. Ride On was out there wide on the track, and back on the inside War Anthem. Then a further length back in the field of Blue Turns to Grey, and a long way back Karanis, he's back there third last. Miss Abby's back on the inside from Jamaica as they come around the corner now. We're Too Fat, Too Slow, and Leading Man and Blue Turns to Grey's up there wider on the track. They were followed then by Mama Lisa, who's off for the run around the outside. Then came Karanis. They balance up now. Blue Turns to Grey, Leading Man. They share the lead here from Mama Lisa coming with its run on the outside. Art Admirer's down the outside. Blue Turns to Grey and Mama Lisa. Mama Lisa the outside has struck the lead here from Blue Turns to Grey. It's Mama Lisa in front, and Mama Lisa too good. Comes on a half length on the line. Blue Turns to Grey. Art Admirer's run third, Karanis and Miss Abby in a photo for fourth. They were followed by Leading Man. Then came Jamaica, Too Fat, Too Slow. And pulling up at the tail of the field, was, second last was War Anthem, and Right On was tailed off at the tail of the field there. So Mama Lisa has won the lucky last on the card. And signing off from me, been a great honour to call here at this historic track. So number 2's up in the frame. Mama Lisa has been going well. Lisa Staples and Brian Allen combining. And it has got there from Blue Turns to Grey, who has fought on hard. Art Admirer has run third, so 2-1, 2-10, 1 and 3. Karanis has run fourth. So number 2, Mama Lisa. Lisa Staples is the winner. 10 Blue Turns to Grey. Holly Watson second. Art Admirer. Natasha Faithful third, and fourth in Karanis. Ridden by Simone Altieri, 123.95 is the time. It's a half length by 3/4 after the lucky last on the card here. A half length by 3/4. And a good performance there from Mama Lisa, who's been racing well and has done the job in the last on the card here for Brian Allen. A 7-year-old brown and black gelding by Dick Turpin out of Maroon and Gold. He's owned by Mrs. J. Allen and K.M. Watkins, trained by Brian Allen in Calgary and Lisa Staples. Second, it goes to number 10, and that is Blue Turns to Grey. He's owned and trained by Helen Harding. Holly Watson, the rider of this 5-year-old grey, is by Patronise out of Versailles. Third is Art Admirer, stablemate of the second horse, Natasha Faithful. And third goes to number 3, Karanis. Fourth in is Simone Altieri. 2, 10, 1 and 3. 2, 10, 1 and 3. A half length by 3/4. They came home in 35.28, and 123.95 was the overall time to the lucky last.
Thanks, Gary. Cheers, buddy.
Thanks for that, Dave. Well done. And a round of applause, folks, for Dave Sheehan, a local stalwart, as he bows out now and puts the binoculars up onto the hook. 39 years. We're going to catch up with the winning trainer Brian Allen, who trains on course very shortly. And just to let all patrons know that those that want to participate in the Guard of Honour on the front lawn out front of the winning post to make their way down now, and we'll have that as a mark of respect to Dave Sheehan. Congratulations, Brian.
Thanks, Kashane.
We're joined with Brian Allen. He's the trainer of Mama Lisa, and this horse, lightly raced 7-year-old, but since he's won his maiden 3 starts ago, he's put very consistent runs subsequently, hasn't he?
He has, mate. He has. He's had a lot of feet problem during his career. Well, it's a short time I've had him, but he just keeps improving every start. So, I think he's been up for 12 months. He mostly needs a bit of a break now, so we'll give him a few weeks in the paddock and see what's down in Esperance for the bloke. So, very proud of him. He's done a big job, the boy.
And how did you acquire this horse, Mama Lisa? Because it's only lightly raced, only had the 12 starts, or 13 today. Did he have problems at a younger age as a juvenile?
Not too sure. What happened is Meg Midgley, I'd like to thank her actually. She rang me and said to me, I've got a horse down here if you'd like to lease him. so with the option to buy him. And she said, I really think he'd make a nice horse. As I said, I think he's had a lot of feet problem. The reason why he didn't race, I don't know. But anyway, we've sorted his feet out, and Medj, she was right. Yeah, he just kept improving. So, you know, I've got to thank her a great deal for sending me the horse, and obviously we bought him, and yeah, so yeah, it's all turned out good, mate. Yeah.
Even better. Well done. Brian Allen, folks, the winning trainer of Mama Lisa. He's done a marvellous job with this galloper, and you can go and have a well-deserved drink.
I'll do that. And Dave, good luck to you, buddy. Thanks a lot for your calling.
There you go. So trainer Brian Allen with Mama Lisa taking out the Banjawarn station, and thank you, Dave Sheehan Handicap. Race 7 on the card, and that wraps up, folks, the season from the KBRC. And it's been a turbulent one at that, but we've been managed to get through, and we've had the annual race round, and it will be a lot brighter and better next year for sure. The Banjawarn station. Thank you, Dave Sheehan Handicap. The club, in unison with Racing and Wagering WA, have done a sensational job to bring you the coverage, and also Sky Racing. And now all hats off to the Dave Sheehan, and patrons, those that want to participate in the Guard of Honour on the front lawn, that will be held very shortly at the near the winning post, in front of the winning post on the front lawn, and there will be a special presentation made to Dave up in the members area, and we sign off from sunny Kalgoorlie, although we did see a trickle of rain, and we need it up here in the goldfields. Good evening. On behalf of the Sky crew from the KBRC, we bid you a good evening.
So there's the all clear and correct weight after the final event of the program. 2, 10, 1 and 3. Mama Lisa the winner. 2, 10, 1 and 3. All clear and correct weight.